folks, welcome back to the ABC Journeyman. I'm the Custard Prophet. This is club number 6. We are halfway through season 2 with this club, AFC Wimbledon, in the championship. Season 1 was an absolute roller coaster, but we managed to survive. Season 2 is being even harder. You can't see this, but behind me, we are in 22nd place. 1 point behind Ipswich, 2 points behind Derby, and we're going to be playing Aston Villa today. It has gone really quite poorly in January, and we have made a significant amount of business on transfer deadline day. It's do or die now. Yeah, folks, I think if we don't manage to get things right, I think we could easily find ourselves relegated and out of a job. So we had to go big, and big we have gone. Let's have a look at the transfers that have come and those that have gone. Right, folks. Well, first thing to say is that we've lost 3 loanees. Ahmed, our central midfielder, Egan, our left back, who was really doing quite well, and Malabron, the central midfielder stroke attacking midfielder, have all left because we weren't playing them in the right position. So we have lost 3 players. On top of that, Oliver Kemp, striker extraordinaire, he's left the club. You know, that's been a long time coming. A couple of players gone out on loan, and Danny Barjones, our other striker, just the king of men, he's going on loan, on holiday, shall we say, to Cheltenham, and he's going to score some goals in Cheltenham and be ready for next season for us. But we have made a whole bunch of signings in the meantime. So look, well, looky here, look what we've done. Yes, we have got 7 new players in the club. Not all of them for now. So Saxon Auger is signing from Fulham. This is not a now signing. This is a player that hopefully we are going to be able to develop, and he was going to be, I think, a very good right back for the level. So got him fairly cheap. Pretty happy with him. He's not ready yet. We're giving him a few games here and there, but at the minute, his development has to go on the background as we are trying to put things back on the right foot. Other players in. Tommy Doyle. We've got another centre back here. He's not particularly good at heading, but he is reasonably good at jumping, so that's fine. But the marking and the tackling are what drew me in, so I think he's pretty good. He's not too slow either, so I think he's a good centre-back to add to what we have already got. Liam Lamont is a central midfielder, Scottish central midfielder on loan. Basically, we bought him in to replace all the midfielders we've lost. We desperately needed someone. We've loaned him from Celtic. He started a bit slow, but I think he's certainly going to get better. I think he's a good quality player. The passing looks good. The vision could be a little bit better, but the technique is good as well. So I think we could have a player who could pick a decent pass out, which is kind of something we need. Then, obviously, we're lacking in strikers. We've brought in 2 strikers. One in Dion Clackstone, which is a fantastic name. What I really like about this guy, which we haven't got in the rest of the team, is we've got someone with a bit of power, a bit of jumping reach, a good ability in the air as well. Not slow, can finish, looks the package. So he's basically going to be playing as a pressing forward. We're going to go 2 up top. And he's going to be going alongside, yeah, you heard it here first, Tom Jones. Yes, Welsh sensation Tom Jones. 18-year-old Tom Jones from Stoke, worth up to £26 million, looks a quality player. I'm not sure yet what we're going to get out of him, but yeah, wouldn't it be unusual if he turned out to be what we were missing? So potentially we've got something good there to go alongside Dello. Alongside that, Darren White, left back. We lost a left back, we gained a left back. Looks a really quite solid left back. So he's come in. He's going to do a job there. He's not maybe such a forward-thinking left back, but by God, I think he's going to be decent. He's played at Championship level before, mainly at League One level. Did a pretty good job there with Northampton. So I think he's going to be good. And our goalkeeper, Griffiths, who we signed last season, 35-year-old, long-term injured now. and he might not be coming out of that one in one piece, unfortunately. He's mentioned retiring, so we really needed to get a backup goalkeeper. What I've got here, I think, is more than a backup goalkeeper. We've got someone, I think, who can possibly develop. Goalkeepers, I think, develop a little bit later on, but possibly develop into a pretty good goalkeeper. I don't think he's going to get first choice, but maybe with a few games he might be all right. So lots and lots of business done. Let me know what you think. After the game against Sunderland, the one that you saw, unfortunately, we have not scored a goal in the league or the cup. We lost 2-0 against Reading, 1-0 against Southampton. Not really surprising. Reading top of the league, Southampton in the Premier League, fine. Then we played Crawley, who are in a huge amount of trouble with us, and we just couldn't create anything. We looked just utterly clueless up top. You can see we had 3 players injured during that match, which about sums it up. We've just been a walking sick note, and we followed that up with 2-0 losses. So my feelings out of that January, we desperately needed some fresh faces up top. We desperately needed some way of scoring goals, and so we've made those changes and played a friendly and won that 13-2. So that's good. Looking at the squad, you can see here a lot of players are just coming back from injury. You can see Griffiths currently out long term. Eden Jello is out long term. Daniel De Silva, he's been out pretty much the whole of January. Chambers is just coming back. We've had a whole bunch of other injuries all the way through the team, so it's been really hard to try and put a team out, and it's always felt like we're kind of just putting this patchwork team out. So what I hope today is we've got a side. I mean, admittedly, the front two have never even met, but hopefully we've got a side here that can create 1 or 2 chances, and we are going to be playing Aston Villa, and you think you got no chance, but they are struggling a little bit, 17th, so maybe there's a touch of hope there. We've got 2 unproven strikers. This could go completely wrong, but with Dello out, I did want to play him, but it's going to be Tom Jones leading the line. That's right, it's going to be Tom Jones leading the line with Claxton in that deep line forward role. Actually, we play him in the pressing forward role, I think, as a support pressing forward. Afa Salapolis is on the right side, Seth coming back in on the left, Malt and Morales in the centre, and the back line, White is going to be on that left side, Chilcott, Doyle and Pasteur as the full team with Odam in goal. We've got some new players in there. The new central midfielder Lamont is on the bench, Hopcutt is on the bench. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see what this team can come up with. So we played the pre-season game. We've also had a team meeting, and we've got everything as good as we can possibly get. So if we're going to get anything, it really has to come out of this team, and I'm hoping this change in formation can be what we've been after, and maybe that more attacking midfielder is going to do the business. But well, it's been an interesting start. Here's Seth though. We've picked the ball up. Can Seth find a pass? Can he? Well, he has, into White. The overlap is, it's not spectacular. Here's Tom Jones into Claxton. The front two work together like they know who each other are, and they've literally met on the bus coming to Birmingham. But there we go. 2 minutes into the game, the two of them. That was quite good. That was quite a good bit of play. We're 1-0 up. This is the first goal we've scored in a month. We're making the most of it. Let's celebrate. Right, here's White. I'm hoping this a little bit better player down the left side, because I think defensively, we are lacking a little bit of quality. As much as I hate to say that, because I like the defenders we've got, but it does feel like we are lacking that quality. Seth with the pass as well. I like that. I think he's a decent player to have a little bit further back, and we can make use of that. So I'm hoping all this together is going to be a good thing. But here's a chance for them. Oh, that's a lovely hit, and we get away with that one. Good shot from distance. They hit the bar. Another opportunity. Ipswich are 1-0 up themselves, so this is not good. That's gone in off the bar though. Crawley are 1-0 up as well. I think our ex-Loney has just scored. What a lovely little goal there. Asbjørnsen off the underside of the bar and in. Here's White. Come on. Seth. Gonna beat his man. Look at him go. I mean, always the headers from that bloody guy. It's just always so pathetic. 22 minutes in. Oh damn, what are you doing, man? How did you let that in? We've gone from 1-0 up to 2-1 down. What was that? What was that? What was that for a save? Nobody on him. Odam just lets it through him. It was Morales. Why are you... I need to do something about that. That was dreadful. Going from the other side now. Oh, it's gone in. Bloody hell. Apparently we're not very good at corners anymore. This hasn't been a problem up to now. Oh no! I was so convinced I'd done a good thing after 2 minutes, and now look at this. Look at this chaos. It doesn't feel like it's worked. In all honesty, we seem infinitely worse defending than we were. I'm not sure why. Can we just finish the game after 2 minutes? That would be perfect. We're 4-1 down after 39 minutes, and after I thought we might have a chance of winning it. Oh God. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Well, what to say? I mean, obviously the problem is defensively in the air we are incapable of doing anything. I didn't notice, but have we got nobody who's at all good at heading? Right, what we've done here is we're going to try and trap them inside, so they're not going to be crossing the ball quite as often. We've also pushed the line up, and hopefully they're not going to get behind us because we've got a little bit more pace in the defence. We might push this line up as well. No, we won't do that, but maybe that's going to be a good thing. I'm going to take the overlap on the left. I'm going to go with the overlap on the right. We're going to shoot on sight and you know, just try and get out of this without being a complete embarrassment. I'm going to throw the water bottle. I think it's fair. 5-1 at half time is not good enough. Well, at least we managed to get our mitts on that, because that was not. Maybe we're going to win the second half. Maybe that's it. Do we go a little bit more attacking? Here's Malt, passes it into the Athapolis. I do feel it's pretty much every shot they've had has gone in. Tom Jones almost with a goal. I mean, that might be a positive thing. If we can get Tom Jones with a goal, we might at least come out of this with a little bit of something. Seth, we're not going to win a header, are we? I mean, that's never going to happen. Oh, nuts. Are they really, really tall? Is that the problem we've got? Where's our right back is trying to overlap, isn't he? Because of the tactics I did. Oh no. I mean, you look at the XG and it's not a what do you call it, a 5-1 game. But I think that's fair to say. But it's like I don't have a goalkeeper. Like, come on, Tom Jones, come on, Tom Jones. Oh. Maybe I go 3 up top. We just forgo defence completely. Right, well, I'm not sure about it. I'm losing 5-1. I've got 3 players over a 7. I don't know. I don't understand that. Is this the same Ahmed? Damn you. He's gone there and he's scored a goal. Right, I might have to make a change here, I think. I'm going to take Doyle off. I'm not feeling Doyle. I'm not feeling Morales. I'm not feeling Seth. I'm not feeling anyone. I'm not feeling the Greek lad. Wholesale changes after 70 minutes. Probably should have done that earlier. Right, ball over the top. Tom Jones is going for it again. Well, I think what we can say, ignoring all the bad stuff, is that we've created more today than we've created combined over the last 4 games. Unfortunately, we've conceded more goals in this game than we have over the past 5 games. So, swings and roundabouts, really. They've got the ball, and I'm concerned. And Jug, what are you doing, Johnson? Not the place to control it, my friend. Abdulaziz is out injured. Yeah. Well, that is very nicely done. Almost like he knows what he's doing. Here's Tom Jones. Malt. The amount of times Tom Jones is going to pass it into Lamont. Norman Lamont scores. Yes, there we go. 5-2. Won the second half, as I said we would. Unfortunately, you don't get points for that. But if we did, I look at that, and we created 4 really good chances. They created 2 really good chances. So based on that, I think we won. Tom Jones with an 8.0 performance. So despite the fact there were some absolute horror shows in there, maybe it's not quite as bad as we think. Convince me in the comments, please. Right, so good news, we haven't moved. We are still 22nd. Bristol City lost to Crawley, which is good news because Crawley, I forgot, they're bottom of the league and they're miles behind everyone else. It's not good news because they brought in a player that used to be with us who scored for them. I don't like that. Bristol City, so they lost. Derby lost, but Ipswich got a win, I think. No, they got a draw, so they're just 1 point ahead. So really nothing much has changed. The only difference is 2 of our new recruits have scored and we've conceded 5 goals. So there we go. Anyway, folks, we're going to come back in a little bit of time. I'm not entirely sure when. I'm not going to look at it because, what's the point? I'm going to come back when it makes sense. We'll go forward about 4 or 5 games, and I'm hopefully going to be able to report to you that this new formation, and I'm going to probably try and keep people inside rather than on the outside, stop the crosses at all costs. Yeah, hopefully this new formation is going to be a little more effective than what has gone before it. At least we scored a couple of goals, that's all I can say. Anyway, folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, tell me what I'm doing in the comments, or tell me what I'm doing wrong, but tell me what I'm doing. And I'll see you next time. And hopefully I'll be able to report a complete turnaround in form and that we're out the drop zone, which isn't that far away. So maybe it's a thing. See you then. Bye-bye.